A very good morning to all of you. Welcome to A&B Exam Forum. Student, in today's session, we are going to cover one of the important topic in computer awareness, that is operating system. Okay. And in this PYQ series, all the questions which we are presenting in this particular session on this topic are basically from various other competitive examination like RRB, SSC, ISRO, DRDO and many more. Okay, so without wasting any time, let's begin the session. So the important subtopics for this particular session are: first one, you should have the basic understanding of operating system. Okay, I'm not covering the basic aspect of this operating system in this particular session. We are going to put previous year question, and in that question we try to explain few of the concepts. Okay, after that you should know different types of operating system which are existing in this world, that you should know. And after that, some popular operating system which people are using, which whole universe is using, that you should aware of. Okay, again I am telling you, we are only presenting in form of questions only. Okay, we are not going into theory portion of this particular topic. Okay, so coming to the first question, it is on your screen, and the question says, which of the following defines operating system? Okay, so this question basically wants to check your knowledge about operating system, what actually operating system is. Okay, so let's see one by one. It is a software that is used to convert source program instruction to set programs. This is not operating system. If you are aware that operating system actually control everything related to the computer, whether it is hardware, whether it is software. So basically it is not just a converter. Okay, again in the option B, it is used to convert high level language to low level language. Okay, somewhat related, but these are called, as I told you in the earlier video, these are called compilers and interpreters. Basically these are called translators. Interpreters, these are called translators. Okay, translators, these are also system softwares. Okay, coming to the option C, if you see, it is a set of program that control a way of computer works and runs other program. That is the correct definition. Okay, basically what actually is operating system, you have hardware layer. Okay, and here you are the user. Okay, so in order to communicate with the hardware, you need something, right? So in layman term, that operating system take care of. Okay, operating system is basically an interface between the user and the hardware. That is the prime definition of operating system. Okay, so for this question, option C is the correct answer. Let's see the next question. Operating system of a computer is an example of what? Okay, so in the previous video we have seen that softwares are of two types. You can put basically into two classes. The first one are, as you know, these are called system softwares, whereas the other ones are called application software. Okay, where I told you everything about system software and application software, and we have seen this system software operating system is also a system software. Okay, which operates at the very close relationship with the hardware. Okay, so this is the system software basically. Okay, and on the top of system software you have application software. Okay, so all these like translator, compilers, operating systems, all these are system software. Remember student, those are not application software, those are not hardware, right? So option B is the right answer for this question. Let's see what is the next question. Ubuntu, Mint, Fedora are the version of what? Okay, so if you have studied operating system, then you will find certain operating system. Like there are majorly 2-3 operating system which are existing in this industry. The first one is a Unix based operating system, and Linux is one example. Okay, Linux is one operating system. The second is the Microsoft operating system. So it is a proprietary software. It is a Microsoft OS. Like we are using Windows 10, Windows 11. Those are Microsoft a proprietary operating system. Okay. Coming to the third version that Apple computers are using. Okay. Like if you have heard Mac OS. Okay. Those are again operating system used in the Apple computer. And the fourth one, nowadays people are using mobile operating system. So mobile OS. So you have heard various operating system there. The popular one is Android. Okay. So out of this Ubuntu, Mint, Fedora, these are basically version of Linux. Okay. Linux has different flavors. And why there are different flavors? A different use, as it is an open source software. This is a common terminology. Okay. Open source means which is freely available on the internet. You can modify the software. So on modifying, you have different version, different people are making on their own purpose. Okay, and they are redistributing freely. Okay, so those are open source software, and Linux is one of the open source software. Coming to the next question, process content which is freely accessed over the internet and is open to further use and improvement by user is generally developed in collaborative way is known as what? Just now in the previous question I have given you the definition. Those software are called open source. Okay, open source which are open to all. Okay, open to all the user for further use, and mostly they are done in collaborative way and they are freely accessed over the internet. Okay, these are called open source material. Like Linux, we have seen Linux is a operating system which is a open source material. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Coming to the next question, an interface between the human user and the computer hardware is known as what? This is the definition of operating system, not operating unit, operating system. And in the beginning, I already explained you about this definition. Okay, so basically it is an interface between user, this is a user, and the hardware, this is a hardware. So operating system resides between these two entities. Okay, so operating system is the right answer. Let's see the next question. Which of the following are the function of operating system? Security, all of the options, file management, memory management. Okay, so you can take the example of Windows. Okay, so Windows give you a security feature like firewall, window defender. Those are security options. So that operating system is giving you security option. File management is what? You are able to create file, delete file, update file. Those are nothing but your file management. Memory management means how it is able to allocate the memories in your RAM or hard disk. That itself, that OS is taking care of. Okay, so the correct answer for this question is all of the options. Okay, so there are many functions of operating system. These are few operating system function, and the correct answer for this question is option B, all of the options. Let's see the next question. Okay, multitasking system specifically refer to what? Okay, there are many terminology related to operating system. I will not go through each and every one, but remember, multitasking refers to when more than one task whenever you heard, okay, you consider synonymously with the job, with the processes. Okay, processes is nothing you can think of, it is a program. Okay, there is a minute difference between program and process, but still just remember it is a program, or in other words it is a code, you can think. Okay, it is a code which run more than once. Okay, so multitasking means you can run the program, run the code in more than one process. Okay, that is what called more than one process, called multitasking. Multi means many, so all these options have more. Tasking means, as I told you, task means process, the job. So option B is the right answer for this question. Let's see the next question. Again, this I already told you, Mac OS is a famous operating system developed by Apple, and as you know, the founder of Apple is Steve Jobs. We have seen in the first video, yes, Steve Jobs, along with two other fellows are there, Wozniak. Okay. Microsoft is again one operating system, Microsoft Windows, that you have heard. IBM, we have seen it has stopped making computer after 2005, and Micromax is one of the mobile manufacturers. Okay, this is the mobile manufacturer, not OS developers. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Let's see the next question. So we have seen there are four kind of software which are popularly used by the industries, and Linux is one of them. So who has invented the Linux? So we know that Microsoft has made like MS-DOS, Windows. So Windows are basically Microsoft proprietary, whereas if you see Apple, it is Mac OS, just we have seen. And IBM I'm not aware of, and Linux software you should know it is developed by one person called Linus Torvalds. Okay, he is from the Finland, and from this Linux there are many flavor developed. So just remember, Linus Torvalds has had invented this Linux operating system. Okay. Linux is an example of what? Just now we have seen in the previous question, it is a type of operating system. Just remember. Okay. So option D is the right answer. Which operating system company developed the mobile operating system Android OS in 2007? It is very old question. Still, you should know that Android is a series of operating system which is developed by Google Corporation. Okay, and the current Android version is as Android version, you should know it is 14, okay, as of 2024. So option B is the right answer. Again, this is a definition of operating system. Operating system, as I told you, it is a system software that manages both the hardware and the softwares, and also provide the common services for the computer program. Okay, so the correct answer is operating system, option C. Option C is the right answer. Dash is required for booting a computer. Again, one more function of operating system is to boot the computer. Boot the computer means what? Your OS resides in the hard disk, remember. Okay, and this is your RAM. So booting means your operating system from the hard disk is loaded into the RAM. Okay, so that process is called booting, and for that operating system is again required. So operating system is the right answer. Windows 10 is an example of what? So I already told you it is the proprietary operating system of Microsoft, and it is one of the operating system. Okay, right now it is Windows 11 what we are using, right? So option D is the right answer. Which of the following is not an operating system? So Android is a mobile OS, it is a mobile OS. Ubuntu is one flavor of Linux operating system. Mint is also one of the flavor of the Linux operating system, whereas Tally is an open source spreadsheet. It is not open source actually, it is a spreadsheet program like Excel. It is a spreadsheet program like Excel. So option D is not operating system. Let's see the next question. Which of the following is not an operating system? OS X is an operating system, Windows 7 is an operating system, disk operating system is an operating system, whereas C++ is not an operating system, it is a programming language. Okay, it is a programming language. So option D is the right answer. Which among the following is not an example of operating system? Again, Linux, Unix, Windows, all these are operating system, whereas MS Office is an application software. It is not a operating system. Okay, so option C is the right answer. Coming to the next question, Unix operating system is a trademark of what? Okay, the first Unix, if you go back to the history, it is a trademark operating system of the Bell Laboratory, one AT&T. It is one of the laboratory in America, so they have developed this Unix operating system. So option B is the right answer. Which of the following is a multi-user operating system? Okay, so remember Unix is one of the popular multi-user operating system. Okay, this is an ambiguous question, but still the answer key says Unix, so you go with the Unix. Okay, Unix is a multi-user operating system. Which one of the following is the latest version of Android? Okay, so at that time the answer was KitKat, but you should know as of now, you can say March 2024, the current Android version is Vanilla Ice Cream. Okay, the name is Vanilla Ice Cream. It is a good name, Vanilla Ice Cream, and the version number is 15. Okay, so version 15, year 2024, the version name is Vanilla Ice Cream. Okay, coming to the next question, which among the following operating system to manage computer hardware and software? So open source. So which of the following is a open source? As I told you in the beginning, Linux is one of the open source operating system, and you should learn by heart that Linux is a open source operating system. And we have seen the definition. Open source means it is open to all, source is revealed to the programmer which are working on it, and they can freely redistribute it. So option C is the right answer. Coming to the last question of this topic, what is Ubuntu? And throughout the video we have seen many times Ubuntu is one of the operating system of what? Linux flavor. Linux is one operating system and one flavor is Ubuntu. Okay, so Ubuntu is one of the operating system. So option D is the right answer. So we have seen 25 questions related to operating system, and we will see more sessions on computer awareness. And if you have anything to say, you can write in our comment box. We will be very happy to answer your question. Thank you for watching. Have a nice day.